Hello friends, and welcome to Knowledge by Nature. In today's video I have a book outlet haul for you, so if you are interested in that, be sure and stick around. Alright, so if this is your first time here, I am a homeschool mom to a soon-to-be second grader, and we love all things books, homeschool, and sharing our journey with you. And if that is something you are interested in, I would love if you hit that subscribe button, and if you like to see what I pick up from the book outlet, give me a thumbs up. Alright, so I'm back outside with you today, which it feels like it's been forever since I got to do an unboxing outside. It's either too cold or too hot or something's going on outside. So I'm really excited. My dog's out here, so there's a good chance you're going to see him going to and fro. But I have two boxes that we're going to unbox today. If you have never seen the book outlet, I will put a link down below to my other hauls. It is a great site to get some really wonderful savings on some books, and I just utilize it as much as I can. Too often, actually, but let's get into today's video and see what all I have for us. If you have never used the book outlet, I do want to put right here down at the bottom that there is a code that you can use, my referral code. It gets me a little extra points to use when I'm shopping, and it saves you some money. So I will put the referral code down in the description below and also put a little banner here. But let's see what I have got this time. All right, I am slowly trying to add these to our collection. This is Ada Lace and the Suspicious Artist, and this is number 5. I think I picked up maybe 1, 2, and 3 in a previous haul. This one is a hardcover where the other ones are a paperback. So with a book outlet, you don't always see it again. So if you see it once, then you probably better grab it because it may not be there the next time. This, I think, is going to be a great little read aloud that we can do that talks about science. And I love to have different ways of learning science, and read alouds is a great way to do that. So this is Ada Lace. Oh yes, the last time I was shopping, there were quite a few Usborne books. I haven't seen those in the past. That was a new find for me, so I just searched Usborne when I saw one and was able to actually pick up a few more. This is the Usborne STEM Science Scribble Book. Oh, there's a little ribbon on here. So I think this covers quite a few different topics. So let's look at the contents here. Oh yeah. A lot. So we have All About You, Planet Explorer, Moving Pictures, Mirror Writing, Tricking Your Eyes, Robot Designer. So you can see there's quite a few different topics in here. And then it's just a fun little science workbook that we haven't had before that I thought would be interesting to try. So there's a lot of different stuff, and I apologize if my dogs are really distracting. But here we have the rainbow refractor. So I think this will be fun. It's actually got quite a few different activities in it, and she loves science and getting to do different experiments. And so I definitely, when I saw this, wanted to pick it up, and it has a little ribbon to keep it closed, which is pretty cool. I also picked up the Usborne art book about portraits. Art is something that I am wanting to add in a little heavier this year and get a little bit more serious about it, but in a very casual way. And I saw this. It's an Usborne book, and so you have these different portraits and images with a little bit of information on it. And it was just a little bit different than the one that I've already picked up. I'm sure that there are some duplications in this, but I thought it was a good one, and of course I got it at a great price because it was from the book outlet. Okay, yes, I have never seen or heard of this. This is completely new to me, but this is kind of a second grade all-in-one workbook. It has reading, math, writing, science, nature, matching, and games for ages 7 to 8. Includes over 100 stickers, and I think I got this for less than $5. Now let's see if it has a price on here. Sometimes it has a little price. I don't see that. Usually these books are running somewhere between $15 and $20. And when I saw that I could pick it up for only $5, And with it having this many subjects, I wanted to go ahead and give it a try. That way we can use it for different subjects, different days. This is great for car schooling when we can take books like this with us. So I will definitely give this a try, let you know what I think about it, and definitely check to see if they have any more of these on the book outlet, because I think for $5, this is a big book for $5 of different worksheets. So again, very colorful. I love that. And this is from the Learn a Lot, which is right here. I picked up more of these. I actually picked these up to put away for gifts because these are awesome. We've actually already gifted a few that we bought, and so I went ahead and repurchased so that we would have them. But I got the peacock again, and I got the tiger. These are just beautiful. They're just great prices, and so I went ahead and got a few more just to have as gifts. These are awesome things to have, and they're just very, very inexpensive, fun things to gift. I also picked up Who Was Albert Einstein. I always try to see if there's any of these available, and if there is, I snag them while I can. They retail for $5.99. I believe I did like maybe $2 on this one. Brand new, nothing wrong with it except the small little red mark that you get from the book outlet. Wonderful quality. Love the Who Was series, and this was one we did not have, Albert Einstein. If you saw one of my latest book hauls, which I'll put right here, I picked up the second book in this series, which is called A Girl Called Christmas. Or excuse me, A Girl Who Saved Christmas. I read a book by Matt Haig. I really enjoyed it. Then I saw that he had these children books. We love to do specialized read-alouds for the holidays, and so when I saw the Girl Who Saved Christmas, I grabbed it, and then I was very interested to find this one, and it came back on the book outlet. The first time I ordered it, this was not available. It was this time, so I snagged it, and it says soon to be a major motion picture. I don't know if it already is or not, but that's exciting. And then I picked up this box set of The Little House on the Prairie. It comes with the first 4 books here. This is a read aloud set that I really want to do this year. She loves country things and farm things, and I just think this is something she's really going to enjoy. Our library has this, but I really just wanted... Our library actually has the set, but I really just wanted to have the set ourselves. That way we can take our time with it. We don't have to worry about the deadline of getting it back to the library or borrowing it again. And I also picked up a really awesome resource to go along with these, like a few months back in a book outlet haul. I'll put that right here too. But I just wanted to have these ourselves, and like I said, good deal from the book outlet. It was the whole set, so I had to pick it up. So this was box 1. Let's go ahead and see what I got in box 2. Okay, here is box 2. I can't remember what this is because I actually did separate orders. I'm thinking maybe this is going to have a lot of Who Was in it, or Where Was, those sort of books. So let's take a peek to see if I'm right. Yes, I am right. So here we have Who Was Anne Frank. This has the Walmart sticker price on it, which sometimes you will get with the book outlet. You get their previous sticker. Again, I think this was like $1 or $2 book outlet price, and I really want to add these to our collection because I think it's something that we can read together, study it, but then later on save these, and then she can read them herself and kind of do a study herself as she gets old enough to do sort of miniature book reports. So that is why I'm adding them to my collection rather than just going and getting them from the library. And when it's only $1 or $2, I just can't pass it up for adding to my own collection. Who Was Rosa Parks? Who Was Martin Luther King Jr.? This is actually a hardback book, and this is the Who Was History of the World. So this is a little bit different from the other ones because it's talking about one person or one thing at a time. This is a timeline of things that occurred in the world and just the history that goes along. So you can see there's the timeline at the bottom. And so this is going to be really awesome to finish throughout this year and just go along. And I think it'll kind of go along with our story of the world also, of following along in the timeline a little bit. We won't get near that far, but I really, really liked this. And again, I think it's something that we can reuse again and again. Another paperback, Who Was, except this is actually What Was the Underground Railroad? Who was Alexander Hamilton? What is the Declaration of Independence? Who was Amelia Earhart? Who was Frederick Douglass? So this is a nice little stack that I have added here. So I actually ended up picking up 9 of the smallers and then one that was the Who Was History of the World. So this is quite a bit thicker, if you can see, because it is covering a lot more than just the one person or the one thing. I have another Atta Lace that I picked up. So this is number 1. So apparently maybe I had 2, 3, and 4 maybe. And so here's 1 and now I have 5. So I don't really know how many there are, and we actually have not even ever read them before, but I just think it's something we're gonna like, and it's not anything that our library carries. I actually picked up one of these in the edition format quite a while ago, and these are wonderful because they can be reused. So you just trace it with your finger. This book is the Mega Multiplication Mazes, which we had the edition and we really liked it. And so you just multiples of 2. Lead the astronaut through the stardust back to the rocket. Follow the numbers that are multiples of 2. And so you just follow along. You start here, 2, 4, 16, and so on until you get to the finish. You don't write in these, so you can reuse them over and over. She likes these, and it's a great way to just practice those multiplication and addition facts. They also have subtraction, and they have division also. I wasn't sure if I was going to grab any of these this year, but I did, because I get to shopping on the book outlet, and I cannot help myself. So I picked up the Star Wars workbooks. I find these by searching Brain Quest. So if you need help searching for things, that's one of the things that I will type in, is like a publisher that I want, or maybe I type in 2nd grade and I see where I can find different workbooks. That is actually how I found this book right here, because I typed in the 2nd grade and this came up, and like I said, it was $5. I had to grab it. Then we really enjoyed the Star Wars workbook grade 1 math. These were awesome for taking with us for car schooling. So I thought I would pick up the reading one. We've never done the reading one of this before, but that looks pretty interesting. Read the story, then answer the questions here. So this is going to be great for car schooling or just randomly adding in some reading. And while we're on that, I did go ahead and pick up the math one because it's just this is just an enjoyable workbook for her. She likes it. It's very small, so it's very easy to take on car schooling. And this is, again, all themed as Star Wars. So really, really fun, super duper colorful. And it's made by Brain Quest, which I'm a huge fan of. Here is another crystal creation that I picked up. This is the unicorn. She actually did this, so I purchased this one to put back as a gift for someone, a random birthday party that comes up. You need something. These are great, very inexpensive. I think this was $10, maybe less. Wonderful, wonderful thing, full of activity to do for weeks at a time if you want to do that. The very last thing I picked up was Puzzle Masters Dot to Dot. This is a very, very large book. I don't know if you can see how big this is, but it's extreme puzzle challenges for clever kids. So you have an extreme puzzle, a fine companion. So you have all these bubbles over here. What am I? And so I'm noticing it has a timer here. Let's see. It says you can time yourself and fill in how long each puzzle takes you to complete in the space provided at the bottom of the page. So that's pretty fun. You can see this is like really big too. I see like the number 308 on there, so I don't know exactly how big it goes, but that's really, really fun. So they will have these little dot to dots that they can see, but you also learn a little bit of something over on the side. I like this. I've never seen this before, but again, random book that I found on the book outlet, had to grab it. How cool. Says $12.95. If I had to guess, I would say that I paid $5 for this. That's just a guess. That's just kind of an idea of how great a savings that you can get from the book outlet. All right, so there we go. This is everything that I picked up on these two separate orders, and I'm so excited that I was able to get my hands on so many of the Who Was. I think some of these books that I found were really, really intriguing. I'm excited to have found Usborne also. So if you enjoyed this, I would love if you give me a thumbs up. I like it, YouTube likes it, and if you enjoy this video, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of our upcoming content. I will see you in my next one, and have a great day, friends. Bye!